You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth.
Of course you can, folks. But something I think is interesting, and we need to discuss this. I think we built up a strong immunity. Like it or not, right? When you get sick and you get a cold, do you have a choice? Do you tell your body, okay, let's be immune now? No. You just naturally build immunity. Naturally. No injection needed. You build immunity to stuff, to lies, government lies and bullshit. But we're always susceptible to bullshit. Lies, we can build immunity to. Bullshit, let's discuss, shall we? It has hit the fan. We know it, you know it, I know, we all know it. The left, the Democrat left, the socialist left, they are in the middle of creating what is known as a cultural revolution. Cultural revolution. Folks, they're telling us that it's okay for teachers to groom kids to be sexual pets, to be sex toys for them. Tell me that's not a cultural revolution move? That it's okay for politicians to just lie, cheat, steal, bribe, extort, and just screw us all over? Yeah, no problem. That's a serious problem. But what I want to point to is we're becoming immune to their lies. I purposefully, intentionally did not mention two big stories over the weekend to see if anyone else wanted to talk about them, and no one brought them up. Story number one, the shooter in North Carolina from UNC, mass shooter, another attempted mass murderer. No one seemed to give a shit. No one seemed to care. And I don't just mean you guys. I don't just mean us in the prepared mind. I mean everybody. Yeah, it's a news story. Yeah, it's being talked about. But look at all of the lies and bullshit, right? No, let's just start with the lies. Guns are evil. Guns are bad. This and that. We need to get rid of the guns. If we get rid of the guns, that'll solve our crime problem. Too many people have died. If one more child dies, this is terrible. Blah, 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 blah. I don't think Americans have bought the lie that the Second Amendment should go away. I don't think so. I do think people are susceptible to bullshit, though. You see, guns used to create fear. I think we built up an immunity to that fear because there have been so many mass shooters under Joe Biden and the rest of the Democrats out there. So many mass shooters that we built up an immunity to it. It no longer affects us. I'm not laughing that people die, but it's just incredible to me how the more they push that narrative, those lies, the more America has pushed back and said, not doing it. Not going to happen. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed how Americans just don't care about giving up their rights? But we are susceptible to bullshit. Right? And where am I going with this one? Well, the promise that there's going to be a savior, that somehow it's going to magically all get fixed. I think that's the bullshit, right? On the positive side, being bullshitted by these people. If that's what the Republican Party wants to do, is bullshit you into voting for them. Again, into believing their lies, right? Their crap. It's going to get better, we'll take care of this, while they do nothing. We are susceptible to that, this belief system that someone's going to come along and just fix everything for us. Because look how many people just sit back. They just sit back and let someone else pretend that they're going to handle the problem. Am I right? Am I wrong? What do you guys think? What I want to do is, well, one, get everyone prepared, but challenge people to think. Are we really immune to these big lies the Democrats tell? I think I'm immune to everything they tell. Anytime their lips are moving, I'm assuming it's a lie. As soon as I fact check it through the John fact-checking mechanism, the John fact-checking supercomputer, right? Yeah, they're lying. They're lying their asses off. They're full of it. There's also been a lot of crap going on, right? Now, because I don't live in California anymore, I can't tell you about what's going on in LA or San Francisco to the degree I used to be able to. Right? They're having flash mobs go into malls, going into department stores, going into chain stores, chain meaning like Walmarts or see, they're going into these stores and they're just robbing them blind. And now we have gangs of gangs of youths in the LA area showing up, dozens and dozens, if not hundreds of them, and they just start fighting each other, right? Youth gang wars. Two separate occurrences that broke out in LA over the weekend. I didn't mention this story. And we got something similar going on in Chicago that we've heard about, except they were just more interested in thieving than beating the hell out of each other. What is causing that? Now, is there a racial component in this? Well, it wasn't a racist war. It looked like a bunch of ghetto rats to me. But what were they doing? Why are they fighting each other? What is causing them to get all riled up and fight one another? I'm going to refer you to Lord of the Flies for the psychology behind that. Because there's no adults in the room, folks. There's no adults, so the kids start operating by rules they make up for themselves. That's exactly what's going on here. There's no adults because the Democrats run LA, the Democrats run San Francisco, the Democrats run Chicago. So why should anybody listen to them? They've grown up in a lawless culture and it's become more lawless. So they believe their own bullshit, these kids, right? No one's going to tell them what to do. No one's going to stop them. Well, they're going to live in that world until they end up running into another one. But for the time being, yeah, they're done. So where are we at in all of this? Are we immune to the bullshit? Or are we susceptible to the bullshit? Are we immune to the lies? They have just pushed the gun control, and nobody is bending. Nobody is saying, yeah, I guess you're right. We should give up our high-capacity magazines. We should give up our assault rifles. We should give up our fully automatic weapons. Wait, we don't have any of those things. They're standard capacity sporting rifles that are not fully automatic, and we're not giving up any of it. That's how this goes. That is exactly how this goes, folks. People build immunity, in my opinion. They get tired of it. I think they see how the trouble is going to come. I think the Second Amendment has been ingrained and is way stronger than the Democrats ever dreamed or feared. So that's why they're going after the First Amendment. That's why they're going after our kids. They're going after the softest part. If they can't buffalo you with bullshit, right, they'll baffle you with whatever else they've got. They're coming after us, though. it has hit the fan. Are you prepared? Thank you. Hit subscribe. Hit the thumbs up. And I'll talk to you guys later.